SyncEditor is an application which makes it possible to view and edit programs for multi-channel machines, including sliding heads. On the top of the window, you can find several buttons, and the Settings button is the most important one. So I click Settings, and I can see configurations which are needed to synchronize your channels. For example, now it is the star SR32 configuration selected, so I can drag and drop a sample program for this machine, star SR32, and now you can see here this program. This program is in the separate file, so NC program is here, one file. I can click Synchronized and it will be divided into two channels, channel 1 and channel 2, and we can see here weight marks M200, M300, and others. Also, you can see here G-code highlighting, so we can see our spindle speed, feed rates, tool changes, G0 moves, G1 moves, G2 and G3 moves. Okay, let's carry on. Programs can be not only in single file, but in separate files, like for Doosan Puma. There are two programs, one for the first channel, second for the second channel. So I can drag and drop first one, and you see everything is reset. To view the second channel, I need to select first of all this Doosan Puma configuration. This Doosan TT1300 is okay for me, so I select it, and we can see here the second field. And I drag and drop this channel to here and click sync, and now they're synchronized. This is a very simple synchronization here. It is just one command queuing command, which is from M900 to M999. So I can scroll here and I can see some arcs and linear moves, M905, M907, etc., etc., etc. The advantage of SyncEditor is the ability to look if your weight marks are okay or some weight marks are missed. So, for example, if I break this program, for example, I just delete this 7 from here, and if I try to reset and sync, you can see that something is wrong with that program. So SyncEditor tells us that something is wrong after M905. So it can synchronize everything before, but it can't synchronize anything after M905. So it calls our attention to this section of the program. So I can scroll, oh, okay, here is bad weight marks. So, and this M907 is missed. So I click M907, reset, synchronize, save. This is an editor, and it means that you can easily modify your program, save it, and you can forget about this. If it is a single file, multiple files, everything will be saved automatically how it is initially stored on your computer. Let's carry on. It is next machine is Citizen L20 machine. I drag and drop, then I can select this Citizen L20 machine. For example, this one. No, not this one. It is older one, that one. Yeah, now it's better. G821, G820. So everything looks Good here. So basically you can use SyncEditor for any machines. Like it can be mill-turn machines, it can be sliding head machines, up to 4 channels. On the left hand side you can see number of active channels 2 for this configuration, but you can define it as 3, 4, etc. Next machine will be M32. It is also Citizen, and I will show you how that we can open this with the open button. Click open M32, and for this machine I've got several configurations. I select this one for series, and again it is 3-channel machine, and we can see here how cycles are also highlighted. This G79 cycle, G84 cycle, and we can see where it ends. So it ends here, and after that we have the G0 and G80 commands, which cancel the G84 cycle. So we can easily see if everything is correct or wrong here. Okay, let's carry on. Miyano BNE. Let's create configurations by ourselves for this Miyano BNE program. I can just drag and drop, and I can, if I haven't got configurations in this list I need, I can scroll to the down and click Add, Rename, Remove. Click here, and let's say I'll create this configuration from scratch. I will call it Miyano BNE New. I click here, Add. OK, and you can see here that this new configuration has been added, Miyano BNE New. And this is just some commands by default. I can try to synchronize, but this is wrong from the beginning because it is 3-channel machine. So I change it to 3-channel machine. Here you are. Okay, let's synchronize all 3 channels. I can see that this common queuing command is first common queuing command is G600. I can copy it here, reset, synchronize. Oh, that is better. Next command G850, and I can see G680 as well. I can see also G645. Not sure which channels this command in. All 3 channels, that's fine. By the way, I'm using Ctrl F shortcut to open this find window, in which I can select what symbols I would like to search, and if I click enter, it will be searched forward. If I press Shift Enter, it will be searched backwards. So Enter forward, Shift Enter backward. Or I can click backward direction here. So this handy tool for searching. Okay, all 3 channels, reset, sync, and I've got it synchronized much better. Okay, I see here G647, which is only on channel 2 and channel 3 here. So it is a local queuing command between channel 2 and channel 3. Reset, sync, and I can search. Yeah, now they're synchronized. G6, 35, all 3 channels, so it is common queuing command. Then I can see. So what we can see here, this is the ordinary weight mark. How can we add this? 3, I know that this is channel number, so I put it C, and L, it is just a number, and this Q macro is any number from 0 to 9999. And below you can see that these weighting commands can be, for example, exclamation mark 1, L0, L1, L2, which is okay. And I reset, sync, and I can try to find this. Yeah, so you see they're synchronized. Also, these queuing commands also have been added. They're just working. Exclamation mark 3 for channel to synchronize with channel 3, exclamation mark 2 to synchronize with channel 2. So this is okay. Then I can scroll down and see if we missed something else. G601, it looks like, I don't know, it is on channel 1 definitely, channel 2 definitely, channel 3? No, channel 1, channel 2. So I add this to the local queuing commands between channel 1 and channel 2. Oh, okay, I see the G602. I hope it is between channel 1 and channel 2 as well. Yes, G602, G601, G650. Probably these all three channels. It should be all three channels. G650, G650. Yeah, I also can see ordinary weight mark here, and for this I need to replace one with C, 3 with C, L with Q. And if everything's okay, below I can see it can be exclamation mark 1, exclamation mark 2, L0, L1, L2, which is okay. And I can just synchronize and search. Yeah, so you see they're synchronized. Okay, so we just created this from scratch. Of course, you can use, and it's better if you use a programming manual to add all queuing commands, no, not just queuing commands that are in this program, but all which can be understood by the machine. And for your convenience, I have provided you with some predefined list of configurations. And in order to import the configurations list I provided, you can click the import button and you can see machines.xml. In the same zip file, you can find SyncEditor. So if you double click on machines, the machines will be added to this list. And if you click save, they will be saved on your computer and you can just use them. And the last machine is Strobe TNL12. It is 4-channel machine. I've got a configuration for it. I can select it, synchronize, and you can see 4 channels synchronized together. And of course, the same as for other machines, I can add something like that, so make some modifications, and I can save. And if I reload, you can still see here this G28 command. So this information, this command will be saved in the file like it was in the initial state. So you should rely on this SyncEditor easily. And of course, what else shortcut you have? You have Ctrl F to search for some symbols, some commands, G28 or G63, whichever I used for this strobe machine. You can use Ctrl S to save the file. You can use Ctrl Z, of course, to undo, and Ctrl Y to redo, and some common shortcuts. And of course, if you need some amendments to SyncEditor Pro version, if you purchase that, I'm open to these offers, and I can just add whatever you need. So this application is amendable, and I'm ready to listen to you, to your requirements, to your needs. And if you need something, just let me know. I'll add this, and you will get this updated software. In this state, I'm using SyncEditor almost every day for my primary work, so this is fine for me, and I find it very, very helpful to work with sliding head machines, to program them, and I hope it will be useful also for you and your work. Okay, that's it. Thank you for your attention. See you later.